I personally feel that as a collective, this is the message we need to hear the most and truly imbibe right now. So many of us are walking through seasons of uncertainty, trying our best, doing what we can, and yet, deep down, we still question ourselves. We wonder, am I on the right path? Am I doing enough? Why don't I feel confident even when I know I'm capable? And I think it's time we come back to the wisdom of Bhagavad Gita, especially to a verse that reminds us how powerful faith truly is. Chapter 4, verse 40. In this verse, Krishna says, "The ignorant, the faithless, and the doubting soul perish. For the doubting soul, there is neither this world, nor the next, nor happiness." When I first reflected on this verse, I did not think of it as a warning. I thought of it as a mirror because what Krishna is really telling us is that constant doubt weakens our energy. It blocks our intuition and disconnects us from the divine flow. I've noticed this in myself too. When I overthink or try to control outcomes, I lose trust in the process. And that's when the mind starts to spiral, comparing, hesitating, or questioning every single decision. But Krishna reminds us it's not that we shouldn't ever doubt, it's that we shouldn't live in doubt. Because when we keep feeding it, we stop hearing our own higher guidance. To me, faith isn't about blind belief. It's about quietly trusting that there is a higher order working through everything, even when we cannot see it yet. It's like walking at night with a lantern. You only see a few steps ahead, but those steps are always enough. That's how Krishna invites us to live, with trust in the moment, not fear of the future. There have been times in my own journey where I wanted clear answers before even taking the first step. But I realized that as soon as I took that one sincere step, life met me halfway. And that's what Krishna means when he says, you have the right to your actions, but not to the fruits of your actions. Confidence doesn't come from controlling the result, it comes from surrendering the result. It's the peace that comes from knowing I am doing my part and the rest is being taken care of. So, how do we build that faith, that trust? Here are 3 steps that have helped me in my journey of building faith. First, observe the doubt, don't identify with it. Whenever that voice of self doubt appears, I remind myself this isn't truth, it's fear in disguise. Every doubt is fear, fear of outcome, fear in disguise, fear of failure. Just noticing it creates a distance and brings you back to awareness. Secondly, do your work as an offering. Whatever you are doing, whether it's creating or even small daily tasks or chores, your daily duties like doing the dishes, try to do it as an offering, not a performance. When our actions come from devotion, not pressure, fear naturally dissolves. And thirdly, remember, you are guided. I often remind myself the same divine presence that guided Arjun on the battlefield is guiding me in my daily life. We are never walking alone. There is always a quiet hand leading us, even when things seem uncertain. When we live with this awareness, something inside us shifts. We stop trying to control everything and we start trusting the flow. Confidence becomes less about proving ourselves and more about being aligned with our truth. So, I invite you to pause for a moment and reflect. Which area of your life are you ready to stop doubting and start trusting more deeply in? Krishna doesn't ask for perfection, only for sincerity and faith. You are being guided, you are supported, you are enough right here, right now. Thank you for sharing this space of reflection with me. And if this message resonated with you, please share it with others who are also going through a lot of change right now, trying to navigate the seasons of life. Fall's here, the end of the year is here. So feel free to share it with others, subscribe to my channel, and I will come back with more reflections from the Gita and share with you how it aligns or helps me in my day to day life. Thank you.